Hi guys, hope everyone is safe. So today we are going to see how to make a caricature logo. If you have been following trends in TikTok, Instagram or even in Reels, you would have known about caricatures. So in this video, we are going to see how to make these caricature logos using Toon app and Photoshop. Hi, you are watching Frisky Frames and let's get started. Install Toon app and open it in your mobile phone. Now select the image that you want to use as your caricature face. Adjust the photo so that your face fits exactly into the frame. Now Toon app will automatically process the image and give an output of your image as a tone. Skip the ad and take the screenshot of this image, because when we export, the image quality won't be good if we use the free version of Toon app. Now import this image to Photoshop. Now remove the background of this image. To know how to remove the background of an image, check out my previous video. I will link it in the description. Now create a new template. I have chosen 1080 by 1080 at a resolution of 72 pixels per inch. Now let us import the outfit for a caricature. I have took this image from Freepik. I will link this image in the description. Now let us remove the background of this image. Make sure that the selection of the shirt is precise, because we will be adding strokes to this image. Now let us import hands for our caricature. I have took this image also from Freepik. I will link this image in the description. Now let us select a single hand and we can remove the background of it. Make sure that this selection of hand is also precise, because we will also be adding strokes to this image. Now double tap on the layer. This will open up the layer style box. Now tick on the strokes and make sure that the stroke color is black and the opacity is 100, and increase or decrease the size according to your wish. Now let us paste our hand on the main template. Now let us add strokes to our shirt. So click on the layer, double tap on the layer and add strokes to it. Make sure that the size of the stroke on the hand and the shirt are the same, so that they look uniform. Now paste our face layer on the main template. Resize and place it on the right place which you like. Now let us paste our shirt layer onto the main template. As the size of the stroke is very high, let us decrease it. So double tap, this will open the layer style box and you can reduce or increase the size. Now resize the shirt layer so that it is in the correct size and fits her face. Now bring her face layer above the shirt layer. Place it at the right place. So now I will be removing the neck region and we can make it as we can refine it. So I will be using masking and brush tool. So select the mask layer and keep the brush color as black and erase the places that we don't want. And then use the brush tool to fill the regions where you need by sampling the skin color. Now we will resize and place her hand at the right place. Just scale it a bit, rotate and place it at the right place and make sure that this hand layer is below to her shirt layer. Now let's just duplicate this layer and we can add it as our other end. Just rotate and place it at the right place. Now let us draw strokes to our neck region so that it matches the shirt and hands. I am using the brush tool to draw, but we can later refine it using the pen tool. Make sure that the color of the brush is black and the opacity is 100. Now I am inserting the YouTube logo to customize my outfit. You can also customize your outfit anyway. Now I am removing the background of the image using the blend mode darker color. So it only keeps the darker color and the lighter colors like white is not visible. So only our YouTube logo is visible and not the white background. And I'm just scaling it and placing it on the t-shirt so that it matches. You can also customize your outfits like custom text or your company logo. Next, I am adding my YouTube channel's logo to customize my outfit. So if you are creating a caricature logo for your company, you can add your company uniform as the outfit also. So just scale it. If you want to cut any regions, you can cut and you can place it at the right place in the place you like. So the stroke size is very big now if you see, so I'm reducing the stroke size of the shirt and hands. we are going to use the pen tool to refine our neck strokes so that it looks neat. Now let us add strokes to our face using the same pen tool. Make sure that the color is black and you can change the thickness as per your liking. And just draw around the face so that it matches with the rest of the body parts. Now we are going to add background to our logo. So create an ellipse. Make sure that the background color is black or any color that you like, and keep the thickness a little bit high so that it looks like a border. So I am choosing around 7 to 8 and place it at the right place. So now keep the ellipse layer below your face layer so that it gives like a extruding 3D look, and erase the parts of the shirts and hands which are outside the ellipse using the eraser tool. Make sure you select the shirt layer when you erase the shirt, and select the hands layer when you erase the hands. Make sure the erasing is clean and no parts are left outside the ellipse. Now let us add the background color to our caricature logo. Choose the color you like and draw a ellipse again, and you can scale and place it at the right place so that it fills until the outline of the other ellipse. You can use any color that you like, or the colors of your company or business or even your YouTube channel. So now let us customize the YouTube logo so that it looks as if it is the part of a t-shirt by adding a filter called Liquify. Select the YouTube layer and select the effect filter Liquify so that you can make bends and twists so that it looks realistic as if it was in a t-shirt. So these kinds of small edits add life to your overall edit. So just experiment. And that is it. If you want to add backgrounds, you can add, and if you want to write the names or any other text, you can add. So I'm adding a background here, a light bluish gradient, and I have added text. Now we can just play with curves, increase the brightness or increase the contrast a little bit. So just add an adjustment layer curves, and that is it. And that is it, guys. So if you found this video useful, give this a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you are interested in tech and editing. If you have any doubts regarding this edit, ask in the comment section below. I will answer it. Catch you guys in the next one. Until then, do your thing and stay safe.